Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I hope you've had a wonderful month of July so far. Time has gone so quickly. It feels like literally just the other day I was sat here getting ready to do your July readings, and all of a sudden this weekend I have to do your August one. So where has the time gone? Anyway, welcome to your third reading. This is for all zodiac signs because I'm going to go through the whole zodiac in one video. Your third reading for the month of July. This one is in particular for the lunar eclipse we're going to have in a few days' time on Friday. Now this morning I woke up and I just felt like, right, today's the day. Today is the day. I have to do this today. And I felt very much drawn to do, rather than doing a 6-card spread like I normally do, to do a past, present, future kind of reading for each of the signs. And purely because the eclipse is happening this week. It's happening, first of all, it's happening 4 degrees into the sun sign of Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius like me, then, well, okay, things are going to change. And for everybody else, everybody's going to feel it as well, depending on where you have Aquarius influence your birth chart. If you don't know or you would like to know what house of life it will be, just click the links below for the birth charts and I can do that for you. But anyway, so this eclipse is happening near the South Node, like so close to the South Node. And the South Node, in terms of astrology, is about release. It's about letting go. So I felt very much pushed to do past, present, future, just to see what's coming up. Okay, so let's get into it. What else do I want to say? Oh, also guys, there is a 10% discount code linked below for all the items in the Spiritual Parlour shop on Etsy. The code is Eclipse Season 18. You can use that, get 10% off of everything. It's purely because, well, why not? Why not? And I just today, I'm so late. Today I actually joined Instagram. I know, don't pull a face like that, but believe it or not, before I started, before I opened the Spiritual Parlour shop, I was never really much of a social media person. But if you're into spiritual candles, money candles, love candles, protection candles, meditation candles, any kind of spiritual candles, oils, money oil, love oil, you name it, incense, birth charts, all that kind of good stuff, go check it out. Go check out the store and go grab yourself a discount and go check me out on Instagram, because I did share some pictures today of some of the candles and stuff from the store. So it's the Spiritual Parlour on Instagram, all lowercase, and parlour is spelt the British way because I'm British, in case you haven't noticed. With a U, so it's P-A-R-L-O-U-R. Okay, right, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with Libra. Thank you so much, Libra, for all your likes, shares and subscribes. Thank you, everybody. But for the past 2 months, Libra and Scorpio videos have had over 1,000 views, and I can't believe it. So thank you so much. So because your videos have been so popular and you've had the most likes and shares, we're going to roll with Libra first. So let's go. Okay, angels. What past, present, future? Oh, okay, 7 of Cups. What past, present, future energy is there for Libra? This is Libra, sun sign, Libra. Sun, moon, and rising. Past, present, future energies. Libra. If there is a message for Libra, please let it be known. Libra. It's a good shuffle. Libra, past, present, future. Ruler of the 7th house, ruled by Sun sign Venus. If there is a message for Libra, please let it be known. Okay, so do this how I normally do it. I'm going to pick the deck for you. Alright. Okay, I can pull back to the middle, Libra. So we're going to go here, and we're going to pull 2 cards from here. Bottom of the deck energy is the King of Pentacles, okay? So King of Pentacles, all about stability, money, wealth, also represents health, all the earth signs, so that would be Capricorn, Virgo, or can't think, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Sorry, my brain just went into the complete block for a moment. So this is all about stability, health, a position of strength, and also a very trusting energy as well as representing all the earth signs. Okay, so your first card out was Seven of Cups. Okay, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, past, present, future. Let's take a look at this. Okay, Libra, it feels a little bit like in the distant past there might have been some kind of dream or goal or aspiration or something that you had in mind that you were working towards or you wanted to happen. Something that is very, very emotionally means a lot to you because it is the Cups. The Suit of Cups is about the emotions. But the Seven of Cups in particular is like the wish card. It's kind of similar to the Nine of Cups, but the energy with the Seven of Cups is about having your dreams sort of scattered about with maybe not so much of a focus, or there's a lot of options. You're not sure which way to go or which one to take, and there's a real kind of like a lack of focus on what it is that you actually want. So that's what I'm picking up from the past. In the present, with the Page of Swords, this is your energy here. So Swords as a suit does represent the mental thoughts, how we learn, and also represents all the air signs. So this is you, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Pages, I always see them as offerings, things coming in, news coming in. And the Page of Swords in particular is linked to communication, also linked to contracts as well and legal documents. So it feels like maybe this was something to do with, could be something legal, could have been a dream or a hope or a goal around something legal, a contract that you were entering, or something that you to do with writing or some kind of communication. Or this could be yourself as well, with it being representing the air signs. You take what resonates with you, Libra. But it feels very much that in the present, you yourself will hear news because the page is about things coming in. Suits the sword. The Suit of Swords representing communication and things coming in. So you will hear some news, I feel, about whatever this past energy of a hope, a dream, a goal, or an aspiration, or something that you were working on, or something that means a lot to you. You will hear news. Okay. The future, though, you've got the Eight of Cups. So again, it's very much emotional based, and I feel as though when you hear the news, or when the news comes in, if you're waiting to hear back about something, you may depart from it. It may not be exactly what you wanted. It may not be all it cracked up to be in the end, because you've got the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about departure. Especially emotionally as well, like detaching yourself. As you can see, you've got the lady here who's walking away. She's walking away from the Eight Cups behind her. So, it's about putting that distance between you and something, someone, or a place. You take what resonates with you, Libra. But as I said at the beginning, the eclipse is all about releasing, letting go, because it is right by the South Node, and the South Node is said to be the karma, what we come into this life with from previous lives, and also just an area of letting go. So when we have an eclipse in that area so close to the South Node, depending on what house it's in, it is about releasing something, becoming free, becoming liberated, if you like. So I feel very much, Libra, that sometime in the near future, whatever it is in the past that you were hoping for that was maybe a little bit unfocused, or there was a lot of options available for you, whichever way it resonates, you will hear back from it, or about it, or from that person. Something will come to you. You will definitely hear news, or you will learn something. But you might then decide to detach yourself from it, or the advice could be that, maybe it's not going to be for you. So that's what I see. That's what's come up. And I'm going to pull you an angel card to go with this. So if there's a message for Libra, angels, if there's a message for Libra, okay, that one's fallen. World energy, okay, so it says here, world energy, you've got, the earth is going through a transition of energy, no shit, and your sensitive body is feeling it. You are not alone except the help of others. So world energy, so if you need some kind of help or support, this may resonate with a Libra out there. Someone might need to hear this. If you need some help, some support, if you're feeling the shift that's going on, if you're feeling pretty bogged down, then don't be afraid to ask for help. And this is definitely right. There is a lot of world energy going on at the moment, especially astrology wise. So if you do need help, Libra, go for it. And I'm going to pull you a postcard from Spirit. I love these cards. I love them to death. I got them recently and I just love them to bits. But they're so big, they're hard to shuffle, so bear with me. They're really wide. Okay, there's a message for Libra, please let it be known. Libra. Oh, here we go. This is what Libra needs to know. Okay, message for Libra, it reads, Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all on your own. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You could be awestruck or unstuck. Sorry, can't read that properly. You could be unstuck if you do. Know how many things that you've pulled through and the matrix that you've gone through. What you need and what you desire will be there. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Well, Libra, that's your postcard from Spirit, your postcard message, and I think that goes amazingly with world energy that fell out for you, which talks about, you know, going through shifts at the moment, and if you do need help and you do need support, then do ask for it. So obviously there is a Libra there that needed to hear that message. Hopefully this person will click on this video. Okay, there we go. Right, that's Libra. Good luck, Libra. Have a wonderful eclipse. Have a wonderful rest of July. And I will see you over the weekend for your August reading. Alright, so next zodiac sign. Okay guys, so now I'm going to do Scorpio, and then I'm going to go backwards through the zodiac, because this morning I really felt pulled to start with Pisces rather than Aries, because for the past 2 or 3 months that I've done the Pisces readings, the same message has come out on 2 different decks. I'm not even kidding you, and it doesn't surprise me because it does happen. Obviously that's Spirit bringing the message through, but the Three of Swords has been in the same place for Pisces. So I feel like, you know, I need to go back to Pisces and work my way backwards through the zodiac rather than forwards. But next, Scorpio, you're up because you were the second most liked video. So what time are we on now? 13 minutes. So we're going to go Scorpio. Sorry, I'm just writing this down. 13 minutes. Let's go for Scorpio. I'm so not going to watch this video back and edit it. So I'm just writing the times down for each zodiac sign. So when I post it, I can just put the times down so everybody knows where their sun sign starts from. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. Okay, angels, what messages are there for Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay, right, that's too many. Let's go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, past, present, future. If there's a message for Scorpio, okay, that one's flipped. Queen of Swords, okay. There's a message for Scorpio, please let it be known. Scorpio. Sun, Moon and Rising. There is a message for Scorpio, please. Scorpio. Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, there we go. The two's falling there. 10 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. Let's take a look at what's going on. Okay, first thing I'm going to say is, instantly looking at this energy, there's been a struggle. There has been a struggle for some Scorpios, or a particular Scorpio out there, and the first thing I will say is that it's mental. It's mental, or it's just generally life challenge struggles rather than emotional, because of the presence of all the swords. So, past. Queen of Swords fell out first. Queen of Swords, this energy is about the truth. Speaking nothing but the truth. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy watching this, because I'm keeping it general, just doing the energies. The Queen of Swords is no bullshit whatsoever. Okay, that is the general energy of her. She is someone who is very, very confident. She knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to go after it, and she is quite witty as well. Someone who's very mentally sharp, being the sword suit. So that's the characteristics. And generally it's just about speaking your truth. Also represents all the air signs, so that would be Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So it could be, Scorpio, that you've either in the past spoken your truth about a person, place or thing, or spoken your truth about someone or to someone in the recent past. It feels like truth has been spoken, whether you've spoken it or someone's spoken it to you. There's been some no nonsense, this is what it is, that's been laid on the table. The result of that, I'm feeling as though that possibly could have put a sharp end to something. And the 10 of Swords in the present would indicate the ending. Swords as a suit, if you've watched me before, you guys know I've always said it. Swords as a suit is the suit of challenge, guys. In tarot, it's not the pretty suit. It's all about the challenge. The number 10 is about completion and an ending often. But when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. Those of you who are into numerology, so 1 + 0, is 1. So once you get to 10 and you get to that stage of completion, it's about starting all over again and something new coming in. But with this particular suit, it is an ending. And as you can see here, there's been a battle that's gone on, and someone's died. Okay, so he's ended, and it's normally quite a quick ending as well, quite quick, quite sharp. It's not like the energy of death or a more slower energy where you know that it's coming to an end. It's just over. So Scorpio, if there has been some truth spoken and this has led to an ending, the future in this particular situation, you take what resonates with you, whether it's work, a relationship, a project, a business partnership, family members, whatever it is, where there's been some truth and possibly an ending, or communication has come to a stop. I feel like I'm being pushed to say communication has come to a stop, so maybe you're not talking. In the future, I think this is going to leave everybody at a crossroads. Okay, it's going to be like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You've got the 2 of Swords, and as you can see, it is about being at a crossroads, really not knowing which way to go. I'm actually going to pause for more clarification on this, because I think you deserve to know, Scorpio. I think you deserve a little bit more. There's been an ending in the present based on this truth. So let's see. Okay, Spirit, why am I seeing the 2 of Swords? What does Scorpio need to know? The 2 of Swords, what's the advice? Okay, so we've got 2 cards flip. The Ace of Swords, which is mental clarity. As I said to you with the 10 of Swords, when you get to 10 and you get to that stage of completion, you get right back to 1, and that is the Ace. And you start a new beginning, and the Ace of Swords is mental clarity. So it feels like, I feel like I'm being pushed to say, although it's difficult, Scorpio, although it might be hard to have further discussions, if the communication or the relationship or whatever it was that resonates has come to an end after the truth was spoken in the past. In the future or in the near future, when you get to that stalemate and that crossroads between you and the other party or you and the other people, the clarity will come and it will be there. There you go, Four of Swords, after you've had a period of recovery and rest. Whew, Scorpio. Damn, look at all these swords, look at all this mental energy, look at all this challenge in this situation. So yeah, sum it up, Scorpio. I mean, the truth, I feel very much like the truth needed to be spoken though. Whenever I see the Queen of Swords, I mean this is my energy anyways as an air sign female, but the Queen of Swords, what she radiates, I love it. I love her because it's about the truth. And in life, people have to stay close to their own truth. And if that's what has happened in the past, that's not necessarily a bad thing, even if it has stopped the communication or it's come to some sort of ending. In the future, looking into the future, once you've got to that stalemate of no one wins, no one loses, not sure what to do, you're going to need a period of recovery. Okay, with the Four of Swords, 4 as a number is the number of stability, you could say, in tarot. Okay, depending on the suit as well. But in the suit of swords, as you can see, you've got someone lying down, you know, resting, recovering, and it's not about giving up, is what I'm being pushed to say. It's just about stepping back sometimes and just taking a rest. And once that has happened, your mental clarity will come, okay, and maybe you'll be able to move forward in this situation. So that's your clarifier. Recovery and mental clarity will follow, past, present, future. Okay, let's pull you an angel card. Okay, if there's a message for Scorpio, please let it be known, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? If there's a message for Scorpio, please let it be known. Okay, there you go. Emotional healing. Wow, Scorpio. Perfect. Emotional healing. Perfect advice. Okay, so your angel card message, Scorpio, is it's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend, okay? And the flower is the bleeding heart flower, and it's emotional healing. So just as I was saying, stepping back, recovering, okay, it's reinforced by your angel message about emotional healing. So maybe people in this situation or yourself need to just let go of the drama from the past with the Queen of Swords. I'm being pushed to say as well, this could be an air sign person that you're dealing with or that you have dealt with, an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, or someone who radiates the energy of an air sign person who can be quite stuck in their head. Okay, maybe they don't, I'm being pushed to say what's coming to me. They find it hard to see other people's point of view because they're so stuck in their head, which is a typical air sign quality. I'm an air sign myself, so I'll be the first one to say it. Sometimes we get so fixed, especially if this is a fixed air sign person that we're dealing with, on our own point of view. It's hard to sort of come out of our head and think with our emotions. So yep, someone needs to let something go. Okay, let's get you a postcard from Spirit, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you, what your message is. Okay, right. Oh, right off the bat. Look at that. These cards are just flying today. Don't even really need to shuffle. Okay, Scorpio, so your message is, dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Exactly. Scorpio, look at all these swords, nothing but challenge in this suit. Exactly. So flexibility says surrender your fixed idea to Spirit, who knows what it is in your highest good, who knows who knows what is in your highest good, and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way of working things out, be a little looser and follow and allow for another outcome. What we were just saying, okay? Letting go, recovering, seeing things from a different perspective. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map, but let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted to the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much, Spirit. Well, there you go, Scorpio. There you go. Good luck with this situation, because it does seem very, very challenging, especially mentally for you, Scorpio. I hope this message resonates with someone, because I feel like this is a very compact message that kind of ties all together. And when I get those messages, I love it, because it means that this is meant definitely for a particular person normally. So I hope that person catches this video. So good luck, Scorpio. Have a wonderful July. Have a wonderful eclipse, and I'll see you in August. Okay, so what time are we now? 25:30. So that is Scorpio. So now we're going to go to Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Right, I'm going backwards through the zodiac now, guys. Pisces. Goodness me. As I said, Pisces, I've done your videos past couple of months, and the same message has come up. To get myself together, breathe a bit, picking myself up. Alright. Okay, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know? Okay, that's too many. There's a message for Pisces sun sign. Please let it be known. Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? Pisces. Okay. 9 of Wands. Okay, second card will represent the present. Third card will represent the future. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? There's a message for Pisces. Please let it be known. That's just too many going out there. Pisces. Right. Okay, let's have a good shuffle for Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? Pisces. I feel pulled back here again to the middle, Pisces, for you. So we're going to go here. Alright. Bottom of the deck energy is, woo, lovely. The Fool. This is one of the reasons why I really, really love this deck as well, because it's got a really good female energy. It's good to see cards like the Fool and the Magician as females. In most decks, it's always male figures. But the Fool is, 0. Back to the beginning. It is complete reset. It is going out into the unknown. As you can see, this person is just, looks like she's just about to walk off of a cliff. Okay, she's going into the unknown. She's just got her dog to guide her, which is normally the inner voice, the intuition, and that's it. The Fool is on a journey, literally on a journey. So I'm happy to see that after the cards that have come up for you, Pisces, the last few months. Okay, let's see. 7 of Pentacles, good. Queen of Swords. Oh, and the Magician's upside as well. Okay, I'm going to show that because obviously someone is probably maybe meant to see this. The Magician, I was just talking about that card. Female in this deck. So the Magician is about taking action in whatever direction you feel is necessary in your life. Because the Magician has on the table all the elements of life, okay? There's the Pentacles to represent finance, the wands to represent creativity, passions, swords to represent challenges, mental thoughts, and there is the cup, a chalice, okay, to represent the emotions. So the energy of the Magician is about take action, and I also see the Magician very much as a message of divine timing as well. I as a reader see the Magician as now, okay. Whenever I see the Magician, I see it as this exact moment in time. So someone was obviously meant to see that, so I'll turn that back over and put that here. Okay, past, present, future for Pisces. Okay, so there's been some investment, Pisces, in the past. For some of you, maybe one Pisces, definitely you've got the Nine of Wands here. Wands is the suit of passion, it's the suit of creativity, it's the suit of fire, it's the suit of quick movement. So this investment could be in something that is creatively very, very important to you, something you're very passionate about, so it could be relationship, or it could be with a fire sign person, so that could be Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. Now the Nine of Wands though, 9 is the number, first of all, it is the number of content, you could call it. It's the number just before we get to the stage of completion. But the thing about 9 is, although you're content, you want to get to the stage of completion, and it's that very, very last push, and that's the energy of the Nine of Wands. It's about, you know, you've invested all these other 8 wands in the past. Now it's time to push that final wand in the ground, okay, that 9th wand. So the energy is about, you know, in the past, if you've been working really, really hard or you've invested in something, keep going, okay? The reason why you must keep going is because there's great potential for success. And I must say that straight off the bat with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's just like you have to keep going with whatever it is you've invested in, Pisces, or whatever it is you've been working on, or whatever direction you've decided to take, or whatever journey, okay, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck that you are about to go on, or with whatever you've been manifesting, okay, with the Magician that just randomly flipped around. 7 is the number of potential. It is a number for potential success. It is once you get over the 6 and you've had some kind of success, obviously you want to keep going, and the 7 is about keep going because that potential is there. Then you get to 8, which is the actual big push, and then you get to 9, which is the last push to completion. So keep going. Pentacles is a suit. It is the suit that represents the tangible things, finances, money, cars, jewelry. It even represents health. It is the suit that is the slowest moving. So the other thing with the Seven of Pentacles is that patience must be, you know, given. Even though you've got to keep going and there's potential for success, it might be a more slow and steady progress, or process, I should say, because it is the Seven of Pentacles. It's not like it's the 8 of Wands or something really, really fast moving like that. So keep going, be patient, and there is real potential there for success. It could be linked to, it could be linked to work or a project or a new business, because you've got 2 wands, which would be your creativity, your passion, new business, that kind of thing, and then you've got the pentacles, which represent the money, the rewards. So, or even if it is a relationship, because the ones would represent passion, you take what resonates with you, Pisces, keep going, the potential for success is there. Future energy is the Queen of Wands, which is a brilliant energy to have for the future. With whatever this is, whatever the situation is for you, Pisces, how it resonates, the outlook looks really, really good, because the Queen of Wands is a very confident, it doesn't matter whether you're a guy watching this, as an energy, it's a very confident energy. It's a very go-getting, dynamic, forward-thinking. Out of all the queens, if you've watched me before, you probably would have heard me say, out of all the queens, I'd call her like the CEO. She's like the business owner, the leader, the motivator. So her and the King of Wands, it's that kind of energy. So if this is a business, if this is a new project, that the future looks good, you know, because that whole leadership energy, you know, that whole passion leadership energy, it could really, really take off. if this is a relationship. Similarly, the passion of the Queen of Wands is good. You know, it's a good sign as a future energy. But, you know, the main thing is there is great potential. Whatever it is you're working on, Pisces, or whatever it is, whatever direction you've gone in, there is great, great, great potential for growth with the Seven of Pentacles. But it might be a slow and steady process, which is perfectly fine. You know, it's perfectly fine, but just keep going. And I'm so pleased that this has come out for you, Pisces, because as I said before, like the last couple of readings I've done for you guys, you've always had the Three of Swords in the recent past position when I do the 6-card spread like I normally do each month. Your Three of Swords just hasn't moved. That disappointment, that heartache, that betrayal. And I'm so happy to see, you know, you're on a new journey. Or someone is, at least. A Pisces out there is on a new journey. And, you know, take action now. Because obviously you were meant to see this, Pisces, because the way it was just flipped over, I didn't even realise. And it's the only card in the whole deck, you know, that was this side up. So you were meant to see it, and I was meant to pull the deck that I did to read for you. So take action now, okay, with the energy of the Magician. Cool. Gosh, I'm so happy, Pisces. Oh, I'm so happy to see that for you. Okay. There's a message for Pisces Spirit. Please let it be known. God, these cards are jumping. That is good. First step. Okay, perfect. First step. I like this card. Okay, so first step, Pisces, is your advice from the angels. Breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easy to take the first step. So if this is linked to this situation here, where in the recent past you've done the investment and maybe you feel like it's a bit difficult to continue, or you don't know if you should continue, the advice is to break it down step by step. It will make it easier to follow. If that doesn't resonate with this, then I think somebody just needs to hear that message. A Pisces sat there needs to hear it. Breaking down this problem, whatever that is for you, Pisces, into tiny pieces makes it easier to take the first step. Okay? And let's give you a postcard from Spirit. So Pisces, what does Pisces need to know, Spirit? There's a message for Pisces, please let it be known. This is Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? Okay, that's too many. Yeah, that's got too many. Let's pull one. Pisces, oh, there we go. Too many again. Okay, Pisces. Wow, they're really jumping for you, Pisces, but my message hasn't come out. Getting themselves in order. Pisces. Wow. As I said, these cards are huge. They're a bit big for my hands to hold. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle, and then I'm just going to pull a card. I think. Yeah, I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to do it this way for you, Pisces, because obviously your message doesn't want to jump. So I'm just going to split them up into smaller decks. And then I'm going to give it one more go. And then I'm just going to cut the deck where I feel pushed to. And this is your message. So Pisces, dearest you, a rigid tree. This was the same message that just came out for Scorpio. Okay, so obviously you need to hear it as well, Pisces. Dearest you, a rigid tree breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we greatly remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way of working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, stay curious and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a new direction, not on your map, but let it. Yeah, but let it be flexible. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted to the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much, Spirit. So there we go, Pisces. I hope that resonates with someone. The exact same message for Scorpio. So maybe you guys are vibing off the same energy this month. I'm so pleased, Scorpio. I'm so pleased that there's a happy message there for you. I'm so pleased. And I hope that when I do July's, I get the same positivity for you, Scorpio. I really do. Or there's been some kind of movement on that situation with the Three of Swords being in the recent past. Like, hopefully there'll be some kind of movement. We'll see this weekend when I do your video. Okay, so now we are on to, what time? Let's mark this down. We are on to Aquarius. Dun, dun, dun. I always get really nervous doing Aquarius readings because obviously I'm Aquarius sun sign myself. So it's like, oh, the pressure's on my own sun sign delivering the messages. Okay. And no, the messages don't, to be honest with you, when I do the messages for Aquarius, they don't always resonate with me. I don't feel like they're meant for me, which is cool, which is pretty good. And when I'm asking Spirit to give me a message for another Aquarius, not myself, which is cool. Okay, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. What does Aquarius need to know? Oops. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Yeah, that's too many. Past, present, future energy. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, if there is a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, past, present, future, please let it know. Okay, first card will represent the past, second card will represent the present. Okay, Aquarius in the house, Queen of Swords, there you are. Okay, first card will represent the past, and two have jumped out, so I'm going to actually take them because they just jumped out, so obviously they were meant to come out. So Aquarius, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card. Nice, let's see what's going on. Okay, Aquarius, so past energy is you, my friend. There you are. Also, if it's not you, could be someone that you're dealing with, who could be another air sign, a Libra or a Gemini. Or it could be someone who is very outspoken, speaks their truth, knows who they are, doesn't take much rubbish, because this is the energy of the Queen of Swords. Also, as a situation, it could be to do with writing, communication, that kind of thing, because that's what she represents. So there you are, your energy in the past. Okay, so it feels very much, Aquarius, like you have been, what's been put to me is, I'm being pushed to say, there's been a need for balance. There's been a need for balance, there's been a need for support, or there's been a need for generosity, okay? And it could be a request made to you, or you have made the request. Either way, but this need for support and balance is based around you because your energy is here in the past, okay? In the present, that is where I see the balance. And in the future, that's where I see the balance because you've got justice. But in the present, the Six of Pentacles is exactly that. It's about support. As you can see here, you've got a guy who's handing out, gold coins to people around him. So he's lending the support. And the energy of the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. It's about give and take. It's about being supported and doing, offering support should you need it. So you take what resonates with you. But if there has been a request for this, Aquarius, in the past from you, or you have made this request, or someone's made this request to you, it will come through. It will come through. And I feel very much like it's kind of happening now because the support is showing up in the present. Or it could be that you've not too long ago made the request for the support, or the request for support has been made to you. It could be financial support as well. So you take what resonates with you because it is a Pentacles suit. And Pentacles does relate to money, wealth, finance, that kind of area of life, and it also represents health. But generally, the Six of Pentacles as an energy is about support aside from what it represents in terms of what area of life. Now, moving forward, following this request for support or this balance that was needed, this give and take, whether it was financially, in a job role, in a relationship, with your family, with your friends, whichever way it works for you, Aquarius, I'm not quite sure, because so this is just a general reading. I don't know everybody's situation, but there's definitely has been a need for support. In the future, it will be there, okay? And things will go your way, because the future energy is justice. And justice is about balance. It also represents the sun sign Libra. So it could be that you are dealing with a Libra, or you are, you know, someone who radiates Libra qualities. But if it's not a person, support from that person who radiates those qualities. The Justice card indicates when she's upright, not in reverse, like this, and she came out upright, she indicates that things will go your way. There will be a fair outcome for sure. Okay, she also represents legal matters as well. So, you know, if this is a legal case, I don't know if you've had to go to court about something, or if you're going to court about something, or you're thinking of going to court about something. But, you know, if this is a legal matter, then I think you could be quite safe in the knowledge that, you know, things will go your way. There'll be a fair outcome, whichever way it's meant to go. Normally, whenever I see justice as energy, I always read it as a fair outcome for the person who's querying, especially when she's upright. So I feel like it will be a fair outcome for you, you know, for the greater good for you. So yeah, I mean, it will come through, Aquarius. It will come through. And similarly, you know, if you have been asked for support, then I feel like I'm being pushed to say you should offer it. You should definitely offer it. And your bottom of the deck energy is, okay, so you've got, oops, put this here, in reverse, the Three of Wands. Okay, now upright, Three of Wands would be, you know, about the ships coming in, knowing that your ships are coming in, things expecting to go your way. In reverse, I see this as a delay. Okay, so there could be maybe a slight delay around this fair outcome, this support. There could be some back and forwards. You might need to iron things out a little bit. But, you know, the energy is to expect things, expect it to come in. Okay, but this support, this balance, this what's coming to me, this need for 50-50 has just come across me to say this need for 50-50. Don't know if that means anything to any Aquarius out there, but that need for 50-50 with the Three of Wands, which is expectation, ships coming in the upright position. With it in reverse, you know, there might just be a slight delay, which isn't, you know, necessarily a bad thing, because I don't feel intuitively, and I don't feel inside like this there is going to be any negative outcome, or it's a bad thing if there's a little bit of waiting. If anything, I'm feeling as though there is a need to kind of iron things out. There is a need to really make sure that there is balance, because you've got both Justice and the Six of Pentacles. So balance, fairness, support, agreement, being on the same page with a person, place, or thing. You know, you take what resonates with you with the situation first. It feels like in order to achieve that, there's going to need to be some discussions. It's going to take time, but it's coming through. It's there for you. It's right there, which is good. Okay, so let's pull you an angel card. Yep, that's flipped already. Be positive. God, my guides are really coming through for me tonight, for you guys. Okay, be positive. So, as I was just saying, I didn't feel like there was going to be any negativity. I didn't feel like there was going to be any, you know, bad outcome. But your card, Aquarius, is positivity, the message from the angels. And it says, your thoughts can shape your experience, so be sure to focus on the positive. You know, focus on a positive outcome for this situation, Aquarius. And, you know, Friday is going to be a big day for you guys. It's going to be a big day for me as Aquarius, for all of us. You know, it is you know, it is our final eclipse. It is our final eclipse in the eclipse season in our sun sign. The first one was in February, and this is the last one. So there's been a couple of houses of life for us that have been rocked, you know, been under the spotlight, and it will be different for every Aquarius depending on where the eclipses fall in your birth chart. And if you'd like to know, like I said, just click the links below and I can work that out for you. I can look at your birth chart. So come Friday, Aquarius, your past, present and future energy looks really good. The support will come in, and be positive, okay? Right, let's get you a message from Spirit, if these cards will let me shuffle them because they're so big. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message for Aquarius, please let it be me. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, Aquarius, where is the 11th house? Aquarius, ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Aquarius, what is Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising sign? There we go. Okay. Your message has fallen out. So Aquarius, your message from Spirit is, dearest you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving of you. We were just talking about support, which is good. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy that you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results will be miracles. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's beautiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Okay, so this is just you all over anyway, Aquarius, speaking the truth. That's what you guys represent. That's what we represent. The Queen of Swords, you know, in the tarot, we are known as the truth speakers. We are known as you know, the straightforward ones. We are known as the ones with taking no nonsense, and this represents us. It represents you, and your message is to speak the truth. You know, to speak the truth, say what it is that you want, but do not manipulate others. Okay, so if this is a situation where there needs to be a discussion about support, who needs what, balance, 50-50, meeting each other, you know, part of the way, whatever it is for you, Aquarius, go for it, speak your truth, as you always do anyway, and are well known for doing. Speak your truth, and just try and, you know, find the balance that's obviously clearly needed. That's this right here. It's quite clear to see, and it's quite clear for me to feel as well on the cards that come out. So good luck, Aquarius. Have a wonderful solar eclipse. Have a wonderful rest of July. I'll see you over the weekend when I upload August's reading for all the 12 zodiac signs. So I shall see you soon. Okay, Capricorn. All right, let's get it cracking for Capricorn because you are next. Okay, so Capricorn for 52. Okay, excuse me, guys. I'm just writing down the times because I'm so not going to go back and rewatch this video. So I know what time the sun sign starts. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, guys, let's get back to Capricorn. You are up next. Okay, Capricorn. Sun, Moon and Rising. If there is a message, angels for Capricorn. Okay, Ten of Wands. Burden. Please let it be known. Past, present and future energies. Second card will represent the present. Third card will represent the future. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Wow, that's too many. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Here's the message for Capricorn. There we go. Judgment card, please let it be known. What is the future energy for Capricorn? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Moon and rising. And there we go, we've got the Death card. Okay. Don't be freaked out, Capricorn. I love the Death card. It's one of my favourite cards in the tarot, and I will tell you why. Okay, so let's look at the situation, Capricorn. Okay, in the recent past, there's been some kind of burden, some kind of pressure, some kind of feeling as though you're going it alone. Maybe you haven't got much support, you're on your own. 10 of Wands would represent exactly that. As you can see, there's a person here carrying 10 Wands all on their own. So it is very much an energy of burden. It's also represents the fire sign. So if this is not you, if you've been dealing with a fire sign person, that could be Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. But there's been some kind of burden. In the present though, it looks as though everybody who's involved in this burden is evaluating the situation, because you've got Judgment. And Judgment is a major arcana card. It is the energy of evaluating, second chances, looking back at what's happening, seeing what you can learn from the situation and how you can move forward. As you can see in this particular deck, it's probably illustrated not as traditionally as it normally is, but normally you've got a group of people, you know, being called by an angel, and they're raising up from the dead, from sort of like caskets, and it's about, you know, coming back again, coming back stronger, having that second chance. In this particular deck is illustrated mainly by people who are, some are on the ground and some are rising up slowly, but it's not as blatant as it is in most traditional decks. But the energy very much is about second chances, evaluation, looking back at what you can take to move forward. So this situation that might have been a bit of a burden, whether it be a job, a relationship, a friendship, financial, you take what resonates with you, Capricorn. Now is the time, as we go through this eclipse season, to really look at how you can move forward. And as I said with this eclipse, it's happening right near the south node, so it is about also releasing what no longer serves you. And that has come out here in your spread as well, because in your future energy is the Death card. Now the Death card is definitely not a card to be worried about. It's a beautiful energy. It's about exactly that, blockages being removed, you know. So it's about letting go of what no longer serves you, what no longer helps you, what no longer is needed in your life, whatever's restricting you, whatever's holding you back, whatever the burden is. Okay, so whatever this may represent for some Capricorns out there, once you've really taken a look at the situation and you've evaluated this burden, okay, and if you decide to give it a second chance, whatever it is, or you decide to move forward, whatever it is, and you've taken whatever it is that you can learn from it, the blockage will be removed, okay, because that is the energy of death. There will be a rebirth in the beginning, you know, or after you've been through this transition period. The Death card, I mean, it does look pretty grim. You've got, you know, people dying all over the floor, and you've got, you know, the Grim Reaper here himself calling in, you know, death. But if you look really, really closely at any tarot card, any death tarot card, any, you know, one that's based on traditional Rider-Waite, you will always see in the background the sun. And that is what gives the Death card that energy of transformation, rebirth, and moving forward. It also represents the sun sign of Scorpio as well. So it could be, you know, I don't know if there's a Scorpio involved, doesn't necessarily have to be, because in terms of astrology, that they don't own the cards, but that is a representation. And so I don't know the situation. So I'm just reading all the energies, how they could possibly play out. But the main energy of death is rebirth, transformation, blockages removed, moving forward. And I feel very much, Capricorn, that this is very possible, and this is a good time to do it. This is a good time to do it, especially in this eclipse season. And you've got on the bottom of the deck here, the Chariot. So Chariot, again, you've got 3 major arcana cards in your actual reading, Capricorn. So It seems to me like there's major changes for you, Capricorn, or for a Capricorn out there. There is major changes. The Chariot is about strength and determination. The energy of the Chariot is getting through the shit. Basically, it is about getting through whatever it is that's been holding you back, putting in your way, the obstacle, the challenge. It represents the sun sign Cancer as well, but the main energy of the Chariot is forward movement in a very determined way. So that is good. So that's some positive news there for you, Cancer. Cancer, Capricorn. This burden, the blockage will be removed. Definitely, blockage from the past will be removed. But I feel like I'm being pushed to warn you that you have to embrace and you have to embody the energy of judgment. Okay, you have to really look at the situation and take from it what you need in order to move forward before that whole transformation and the rebirth will begin. Whether it's relationship, job, friendship, financial, whatever it is in whatever area of your life. Okay, so let's pull you an angel card, Capricorn. So if there's a message for Capricorn, so please let it be known. And you've got, that's fallen, chakra clearing. Exactly what we were talking about. Transformation, removing blockages, taking away what no longer serves you. And your angel message is chakra clearing. And it reads, by clearing your chakras, you open yourself to profound wisdom. Now, whenever I see this card, or this card falls for me or for someone else, I always feel very strongly that that person, whether it be me or somebody else, depending on who I'm reading for, needs to go away and meditate. Or if you're not big on meditation, you just need to find yourself a quiet space. However that feels good for you, whether you go for a walk in the park or you just sit in a nice quiet room, whatever you need to do, you need to find some space and chill, relax. The best way to do it obviously would be to meditate, because that would be clearing your actual chakras. Get yourself some chakra clearing candles, music. There's loads of YouTube resources with lots of good meditation music for different chakras. So throughout the eclipse or in the near future, cleanse yourself, cleanse your space, Capricorn, and get ready for this transformation that is clearly on its way for you. Okay? Alright, and let's pull you a postcard from Spirit. So, postcard from Spirit. There's a message for Capricorn. Sun sign, Spirit, please let it be known. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. If there's a message for Capricorn sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Okay, no, I won't take that one. I'm going to take one of Action Jumps. Please let it be known. Okay, that's too many. These cards are so wide, I can barely shuffle them. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here's a message for Capricorn. Please let it be known. There you go. There's your message. That's what's fallen. Okay, Capricorn. So your message from postcard, or your postcard from Spirit reads, dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Is that the burden for you, Capricorn? Is that the burden, other people's standards or expectations? Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know what your purpose is. And know your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic or take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things can happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Great message. Great message. So, if there is a situation for any Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings out there that's causing them stress or burden, I mean, this message may or may not be linked to this one here, but you know, if that's the stress, if that's the burden, be yourself and make sure that whatever you do, you take some quiet time, Capricorn, and you really focus on yourself, cleanse your chakras, cleanse your space, and get ready for this transformation that's happening. Okay, Capricorn, so have a wonderful rest of July, Capricorn. I will see you on the other side in August, this weekend, when I do your August reading for the month of August. That doesn't even make sense. When I do your reading for the month of August, please do like, share and subscribe if this was for you, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, so Capricorn. So next we're going to do Sagittarius. Okay, Let's see what's going on. Oops, what have I done? Okay, cool, let's still going. Still going? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to make sure. First of all, I'm just going to sort this deck out. I like to make sure all the energies are actually the right way up. And if any reversals are meant to come out, they will come out because they've been shuffled out reverse rather than already being in reverse. Okay, so that's all the energies the right way around. Okay, Capricorn. Not Capricorn. We've just done Sagittarius. That's it. What am I thinking? Okay, we're going backwards. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There's a message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Justice card. Please let it be known. First card will represent the past. Four of Swords. Second card will represent the present, and the third card will represent the future. Past, present, future. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Past, present, future. Okay, all your cards have jumped, Sag. That's cool. Okay, so your energies are Justice, Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Wow, looks good. Okay, let's just see what's going on with this properly. See what I'm getting. Okay, with the presence of two fours, I think this is quite significant. Two fours in the spread. So 4 is the number of stability in tarot and also in numerology. So it's the number of stability. So it seems very much to me, Sagittarius, that if there has been a need for stability in your life, or you've requested stability from someone, a relationship, a job, or a place, or whatever it is you take resonates with you, that is definitely going to come to fruition. And I feel very strongly about that because this whole spread just says it's going to happen. So past energies, you've got the Justice card. So it's a major arcana card. Not a day-to-day energy. It's something quite major, something quite significant. And Justice, first of all, it represents, in terms of astrology, the sun sign Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra. If it's not a person and it's not a Libra person or someone who radiates Libra characteristics, the situation in the past feels very much that it's to do with balance, fairness, justice, maybe even a legal matter, because justice would represent court cases and legal matters as well, or legal disputes. But the main energy of justice is fairness, balance, and when she's upright and not in reverse like this, you know, I always feel this energy very much as a positive outcome. So in the past, if you have been seeking this balance, this justice, this stability, or you've been, you know, having a legal battle, or you've dealt with a legal person and it's all been about needing some kind of stability in the past, in the present, the advice is kind of just relax for a moment, just recover. Okay, just chill, just recover, because you've got the Four of Swords, and swords as an energy or as a suit is the challenging suit. It is about all the challenges that we face in life. It also represents how we think, how we learn, as well as all the air signs to tell you what all the energies are. But with the Four of Swords, the main energy is relaxing, recovering, you know, recuperation, taking a step back. As you can see, you've got someone lying down here on, like, you know, a bed, and they're quite clearly they're resting, okay, and they've got their 3 swords here, and their 4th sword is down by the side of the bed. So just relax for a moment, Sagittarius. Don't worry. Be at ease in your mind, especially because the sword suit is a mental energy, it's a mental suit. So this balance, this stability, this fairness, this justice, or this court case, or this legal matter in the present moment, here and now, please do relax, okay? Just recover from it. Just, you know, have it, I'm being pushed to say, have it in your mind that it will all be okay, is what's just come to me, which is what I feel like I need to say to you. It will all be okay. The future energy is the 4 of Wands, and as I said to you, 4 is the number of stability in tarot. So the presence of 2 4s does indicate to me that that stability, that fairness, that balance is going to come, okay, and that happy home. The suit of Wands does represent passions, creativity, and what we love, that area of life as well. But the main energy is about it being a happy home. It's also about achievement, because the suit of Wands is the progressive suit. It is the suit that motivates us. It's how we move through life. So moving from the ace all the way up to the 10, it's like, you know, each stage of motivation or each stage of achievement or completion that we might get to when we're trying to manifest something, when we're trying to work on something, or when we've got a creative project, or, you know, something that's going to require some sort of focus. So the future energy is the stability, the happy home, and the achievement, and the stability that comes with the energy of the 4 of Wands will be there, and it will be yours, okay? With this past energy situation, which could be legal, dealing with a Libra or an air sign person who has characteristics of a Libra, or even a situation, a person, or a place, or a thing where balance, fairness has been needed, okay? It will come to you, but in the present, in the here and now, you must sort of just relax a bit, okay? So that's pretty good news. It's on its way. It's on its way to Sagittarius. So let's pull a angel card. Oh, first one out. Okay, I always read the jumpers, especially when they jump just like that as well. When they jump, when they flip, there's a clear message that needs to be read. And this one that's come out is be the true you. So Sagittarius, it says be the true you. Okay, it may or may not be linked to the situation here, but someone needs to hear it. Show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. So show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. So I don't know if that is linked to this situation here for some of you. Fairness, justice, a need for support, the balance, you know, whatever it is for this past energy, you know, or even the achievement and the success that you've been trying to work towards, you know, it could be linked. Be your true self and show the world what you were born to do. So someone needs to hear that. Alright, let's pull you a postcard from Spirit. These cards are huge to shuffle, but I'll try my best to shuffle such a big deck. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please let it be known. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message, please let it be known. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, there we go. Your messages jumped out at me right there. Okay, Sagittarius, so your message is, dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away what map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. This isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth, and be open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's showing up in your life at the moment. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance to have you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. Beautiful life awaits you. Loving you so much. Okay, so be the true you was your angel message, and your message from Spirit, or your postcard from Spirit, is urging you, Sagittarius, to you know, maybe if there's something confusing you, to maybe come out of denial a little bit. Be responsible, take responsible for any patterns that are showing up in your life. Maybe move forward, not based on all the past experiences that you've had, and open yourself up. So I don't know, that is a message for a Sagittarius out there who might need to hear that. It may or may not be linked to this situation here. So thanks so much, Sagittarius. Please do like, share, subscribe. I will see you on the weekend when I do your full 6 spread August 6 card spread August reading, and give you a full reading for the month of August. Okay, see you later. Okay, so Sagittarius, we've got, okay, I did Libra already, so we're on to Virgo now. Virgo at 1:15. Okay. Alright, Virgo. Let's do this one for Virgo. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Spirit, what does Virgo need to know? There's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. The Tower card. Some changes maybe going on for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message for a Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising Spirit. Focus, 8 of Pentacles. Please let it be known. Wow, all your cards have just fallen. Let's grab this one here. Sorry, Virgo, I just had to pick up all your cards that fell everywhere. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there is a message for Virgo, there we go. Well, we've got one flipper and one faller, so I'm going to take both of them for you. Okay, so let's take a look at this. What's going on? There's definitely going to be a change, Virgo. There's definitely going to be some shake-up, I'll tell you that much, or there has been in the past. Because you've got the Tower there. Okay, alright, Virgo, so it feels very much to me, looking at this spread, and I feel very much like this is a situation to do with, I'm being very, very drawn to the 8 of Pentacles. This is a situation drawn to do with, and I'm drawn to the learning or the focus that you are presently doing now, because it's in the present position. So in the recent past, there might have been some kind of change, and it might have been a drastic change. If it hasn't happened yet, then it might happen throughout the eclipse, you never know. But you've got the Tower as a past energy or a recent past energy. The Tower card is a major arcana card, and it is to do with, just like what it looks like on the card, everything basically almost feeling as though it's fallen apart. A big shake-up, a massive change. It could be quite traumatic as well for some of you. It could certainly feel quite traumatic, because that's what the Tower brings. But this is a really, really good energy, because what it does is it removes the blockage. It removes and takes away what no longer serves you, and you are left with a brand new slate. Okay, so as you can see, you've got the Tower here, and you've got people falling out of the building, lightning hitting the building. So it's quite it can feel quite stressful. So there might have been some recent stress for you, Virgo, which has been quite a big shake-up in your life, in whatever area of life it resonates with you. But there could have been some kind of shake-up. But, you know, that's all good, because, you know, you're learning from it, or you're very, very focused now. So this could have been a change that put you on a different track, or is requiring you to put your focus elsewhere, because you've got the 8 of Pentacles. And 8 is a number, first of all, it's the number of movement, action. It's the number of quick movement and action as well. But in the suit of Pentacles, because Pentacles is the suit of wealth, what we own, health, money, it's more slower, okay? So although there's been a shake-up and you've had to take some action or some movement, it's been quite a slow, steady, calculated pace that you're moving at. And it requires you to focus on something, a person, place, or a situation in your life. You take what resonates with you. But in the moment, this present moment in time, you're actually very, very focused. It could be financially, okay, because it is a Suit of Pentacles, and you know, your future energy as well is the support, the generosity, the reaping the rewards with the Six of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're focusing on in the here and now, in the future, you will reap the rewards. You know, there will be support for you for what you're actually doing based on this change or this shake-up in the recent past, and this level of focus that you've had to put in. It could be financial, it could be work-wise, because you've got the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So that could indicate work, money, that kind of area of life. Or it could be a relationship, but it feels to me like it is possibly something where you've had to really focus and study on. So it could be work, or it could even be academic study is what's coming to me. But whatever it is you're focused on, based on this change, the future energy is a lot of support, a lot of recognition, and a lot of reaping the rewards. So keep going is what I would say, because the Six of Pentacles is about the support. It's about giving and receiving the support, and I read this energy depending on what's around it. And because I can see you being quite focused, that would push me to feel and believe that this is going to be you reaping the reward, you reaping, you know, whether it be financially, emotionally, or whatever it is, for all the hard work, the effort and the focus that you've put in with the Eight of Pentacles. You also had the Queen of Swords fall out as well. So this would indicate, you know, to me as a person, first of all, it represents all the air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So it could be that this situation is to do with working with someone or involving someone of one of those sun signs, or it could be someone who has an air sign sort of personality about them. So someone who's quite quick-witted, thinks, you know, quite strategically, someone who's quite proactive as well. If it's not to do with a person, because, you know, the astrology doesn't own the card, it's mainly what's linked to the card. This energy of the Queen of Swords is about truth speaking as well. So, you know, it could be that in this situation, what you're dealing with at the moment, there is a need or advice here to speak your truth and be true to yourself, because that is what the Queen of Swords does represent. And she also represents communication, because it's air. Okay, the Six of Swords represents air and communication. So it could be that you find yourself doing a lot of writing or sending emails or communicating with, you know, a place and person, or a place, person, or a thing in this situation where you're going to have to be quite focused. But the Queen of Swords is definitely there, and I feel very much as though the feeling I'm getting is that this is more, I'm being pushed in a direction intuitively inside to say, be authentic, be yourself. When I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, I'm feeling that this is more about not so much a person. It's representing the Queen of Swords like a second person other than yourself. I feel very much that this is a message for you, and I'm being pushed to say, be yourself and be authentic in this situation. Like, stay true to yourself, do what you want to do. Don't be molded is what's just come to me. Don't be molded. So be true to yourself. So it looks good, Virgo. It definitely looks good. I mean, whatever it is you're working on, I mean, this change, this major shake-up, I feel, looking at this spread, is a very positive change. I mean, the Tower, although it's quite a disruptive and stressful energy, and we all have Tower moments in our life when everything just feels like it's absolutely falling apart. Once you've got through that falling apart stage, what comes after it is normally like quite a beautiful path. It's normally like quite a good good forward movement because all the blockages have been removed. And where I'm seeing and I'm feeling the reward that's coming to you, Virgo, because of this change that you've gone through, whether you've been pushed to do it unexpectedly with the Tower, or you've just decided, you know what, I'm moving, I'm taking a complete different direction, I'm not doing this job anymore, I'm not working here, I'm not seeing this person, I'm not living here, whatever it is, whatever the change has been, and it's requiring your focus, stick with it, because the future energy is the Six of Pentacles, which would be support, balance and reward coming to you. So good energy, okay. Let's pull you an angel card as well. Okay, so Virgo, too many's falling there. Okay, there's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising Spirit. Please let it be known. What message do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising? Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising Spirit. There's a message. Please let it be known. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo. What message do you have? Okay, that's too many again. What message do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising? Virgo. There you go. That's your message, and it is be positive. Someone else just got this as well, another sun sign, but be positive. Okay, so message for you as well, Virgo. So be positive, and it reads, your thoughts can shape your experience, so be sure to focus on the positive. So if that is linked to this major change, this major shake-up, this Tower moment that's happened in your life, whether you caused it and you decided, you know what, I've had enough and I'm moving forward, or whether you were forced, maybe against your will, with this change and you've had to put your focus elsewhere, be positive and just remember that your thoughts are going to shape your experience. So if you're thinking negatively, then obviously you're not going to have a positive outcome. If you're remaining positive and you are remaining true to yourself, with the Queen of Swords that fell out, then you should have a very, very positive outcome, and you should work your way through this Tower moment that may have happened already for some of you because it's in the past, or could be yet to happen for some of you, depending on when you watch this video and how your life plays out, whoever this message is for. Once you've got through it, there should be a lot of positivity coming your way, okay? So I'm going to pull you a postcard from Spirit. So, okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, please let it be known. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there's a message for Virgo, please let it be known. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, I'm going to pull your card, Virgo. So let's put these into smaller piles. And I'm going to give it one more shuffle. So I feel like I need to, being pushed to. Okay, if there's a message for Virgo, please let it be known. Virgo. Okay, there we go. Okay, Virgo, your message reads, dearest you need to know that you can change things. You can change things miraculously. Can't pronounce that word. You need to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone, and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of the old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good, because this experience requires your forgiveness. I'll say that again. Even advocating for good, because this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. I've read that right, but it doesn't feel right the way I've said it. I'm going to read it again. Even advocating for good, because of this experience, requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others. And that is the opposite of what you really desire. Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. So imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. So that's your message, Virgo. Sorry I read that out a bit dodgy there, but hopefully you got the message. So it's a message about forgiveness, releasing burden, forgetting the old story, not being a victim of someone else, setting yourself free, not holding on to the resentment and any hurt. And that's quite possible, that's quite possible when we have a tower moment in our life, and everything goes to pot and everything shakes up. All those feelings of hurt, resentment, burden, and feeling as though you put something so much into something for it to all fall apart, whether it be a job, a person, place, a thing. You take what resonates with you. You can carry it around with you a lot. So your message is to forgive, let yourself be free, and move forward. Don't hold on to the resentment, and to be positive, okay, throughout this period of change that's obviously going on in a Virgo's life, or will play out in a Virgo's life. So good luck, Virgo. Have a wonderful rest of July. I'll see you on the weekend when I upload your reading for the month of August. Please do like, share and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, so next we're going to go on to sun sign of Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's see what we've got for you. Okay, Leo. Okay, Spirit, there's a message for Leo. Okay, 9 of Wands. Okay, so that's about investment. Keep going, moving forward, being in a state of content, but also about investment. Okay, the message for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please let it be known. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, patience. Okay, what's the future energy for Leo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo. Here's the message for Leo. Please let it be known. Okay, the ships are coming in. This looks good, Leo. This definitely looks good with these energies. I can say straight away just by these cards that have come up. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you are trying to achieve, it's coming to you, because that is your future energy. Before we go there, okay, so the past energy, investment, as I said, the 9 of Wands fell out. So this is about getting to a stage where, first of all, the number 9, we should say, it's a number of content. It's a number of being in a really, really good place, but there's still work to be done, okay, to get to 10, which is the completion. And in the Suit of Wands, it's exactly that. It's about the final push. As you can see, there's a lady here with 8 wands that she's lined up, she's invested, she's put them into the ground. She's just got one more wand to put into the ground. So if you've been working hard on something in the past, and it is the Suit of Wands, wands does represent creativity and passions, work to a certain extent, and it can even represent, relationships. You take what resonates with you, Leo, because, passion, we do have passion when we're in a relationship as well. So if you've been working on something or trying to manifest something in the recent past that really means a lot to you and you're quite passionate about, keep going. That message is reinforced here in your future position, because you've got the 7 of Pentacles, and Pentacles is a suit, it's the Earth suit. So the energy tends to be a little bit more slower than the Wands. Okay, Wands is fire, so it's very, very quick moving. But with Pentacles, it's about stability and grounding. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it is about patience. The message and the energy is patience, is, you know, the potential for success, but you need to be patient. The number 7 itself, anywhere across tarot, is the number for potential success. Okay, depending on the suit. Having probably the suit of swords, but with most of the other suits, it's about, you know, it's the dream card, it's the potential, it's the, you know, you can do this, almost there. But with the suit of Pentacles, the message is patience. Okay, as you can see, you've got a guy here, and he's got, you know, he's got all his pentacles lined up around him, and he is, you know, he's balancing them, he's moving them from one place to another, and obviously out of his 7 pentacles, he's only taken away with him 3, because the other 4 that are there are not quite ready yet. Okay, they're not quite ready yet, but the potential for them to be is there. Okay, and then he can take them away and go and do what he needs to do with them. So keep going. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is that's passionate to you, whether it be a relationship, a job, a personal project, but it's something that is very, something that makes you quite passionate. Yeah, keep going. There is definitely potential for success here in your present position, okay? But be patient. Be patient for that success to come to you. But it will, and it is coming, as I said, because your future energy is the 2 of Wands. And the energy of the 2 of Wands, again, it's a similar energy to the 9. It's that passion, okay? And it's about looking out to the future. Yeah, looking out onto the horizon, knowing that the world is your oyster, because you've got a lady here, she's got the world of a globe in her hand, and she's standing by, you know, in front of the water, in front of steps, and she's looking out, looking at the horizons, looking at what could be next. It's also about future planning as well, when I see the 2 of Pentacles, but so the 2 of Wands. But based on the cards that are around it in this particular spread, it feels very much to me that you should be expecting some kind of return. And that once you have had that little bit of patience that's been shown here in the present, in the future, the ships will come in. You know, it's not 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is the actual card that represents expecting it to come in right now. The 2 is like, you know, just before it. So it's the planning stage. It's the expectation. It's the getting ready for the next stage. So whatever it is, keep going. Okay, keep investing like you have done in the past. Be patient for things to be ready and to come to you when the time's right, when you know, when it's ready, when it's right, when it's divine timing, when it's your time, when it's your time to receive. Be patient for that, but know that it's on the way, and plan for the future. Plan for the future. Plan for the future, and for what else is coming in. The bottom of the deck energy for you is the Chariot. Okay, oops, so yeah, the Chariot. So the Chariot is about strength and determination. It's about getting through whatever life throws at you, but it's about being very, very determined, reaching the finishing line in your own time, but with a high amount of determination to get there. So I think it's pretty clear. I think you need to keep going and just know that your ships are going to be coming in, whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're manifesting, Leo. So that is great news, positive news. Just looking at it just to see if I get anything else. Yeah, I mean, it could be a job, it could be a job, it could be a project. You know, there's not, you know, a big presence of cups here for me to say, oh, this is a relationship or this is something emotional. But even if it is a relationship, it could be because it is something that is very, very passionate or means a lot to you, with the presence of the Wands, and which would represent the passion. So it's definitely something that means a lot to you. So keep going, whatever it is. Okay. What message is there for Leo? Oh, there you go. So it says, magnify your intentions, this card. Magnify your intentions. So it says, choose a specific goal to work toward. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Bring your focus back to the key intention and let your angels help. So I don't know if that message resonates with anybody who this resonates with, about maybe having big ideas, lots of goals. It could well be because, you know, the two of wands about the future planning. It could very well be that somebody has some big ideas, some big goals. If it's not linked to this, then there's someone out there, there is a Leo out there that needs to hear that your specific, you know, choose a specific goal, work towards this. Your energy is being spread among too many ideas at the moment. Bring your focus into one key intention and let your angels help you. Okay, so magnify your intentions. What is it that you actually want? What goal are you actually working on at the moment? What is it that you're going to manifest? Because it seems like some of you might have some big ideas, Leo, which is cool. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having goals and ideas. Alright, let's pick one more card. I'm going to pull one more. I'm going to pull you a postcard from Spirit. Okay, Spirit. What's the message for Leo? What is Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising? Okay, that's too many. What does Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising need to know right now? There's a message for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please let it know. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, that's too many. These cards are huge, absolutely huge. They're a bit hard to shuffle. Okay. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message for Leo. Please let it know. These up, and then I'm going to give it one more go for you, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. And then I'm going to pull you a card. I'm just going to make this one. Okay, Leo, so your message is from Spirit. It says, Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. If you act as if you are brave, and you will have the courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with the good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life that you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that is the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty, chaotic, or a burden. These are temporary, and don't even count it. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You have infinite potential. Great message for you, Leo. Very, very great message. If you are manifesting, if you are doing a lot of goals, you know, if you want to bring things into your life, if you want to be loved, if you know, just feel it, and you will be loved. If you want to be brave, just be brave, and you will have the courage. Act as if your prayers have already been answered. So if you are manifesting goals and intentions, because it is quite linked to this message here about focusing your goals, then just know that you can do it. That's a brilliant message for you. So have a lovely month, Leo. I hope that resonates with someone. Have a lovely rest of July. I will see you on the weekend when I upload your reading for August, and I give you a full spread like I normally do, just for you in August. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you hopefully in August. Okay, so let's get on to Cancer. Cancer. Alright. Cancer. Right. Okay, Cancer, you're up next. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, Spirit, there's a message for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please let it be known. First card will represent the recent past. Okay, 8 of Wands, so that's action, movement. Second card will represent the present, and the third card will represent the future. Okay, you've got two falling out there, and we will take those two. You've got the World and the Lovers. This looks good. This definitely looks good. This is good energy. Okay, so Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, so it feels very much like for you, Cancer, you are on your way, what I'm being pushed to say when I look at this spread, to being connected to what it is that you love. It could be a new lover, if that's what you're manifesting, and that lover, that person could be a Gemini, because the Lovers is the card for Gemini. Or it could be that you're going to be connected to something that you've been manifesting that would really fulfill your heart. You take what resonates with you. But in the recent past, you've been working on it. There's been some action. There's been some forward movement. You've got the Eight of Wands. It is a very, very fast moving energy. 8 is a number of fast action anyway. And it's definitely present in the Suit of Wands because it's fire. You know, it's quick moving. So in the past, you know, there might have been a situation in your life. Could be romantic, because I do get the feeling that this could be about love. That you've taken some kind of action. You've taken action to maybe start a new chapter and close the door on something that no longer served you, because you've got the World card in your present position. If you haven't, you know, closed that door completely as yet, I think the advice to you is that the door is closing. That chapter, whatever it was in the past, if it is linked to love, is over. And something new is about to evolve, because the World card is a major arcana card. It's not day-to-day energy. It's something very, very significant. And it's also the very, very last card in the major arcana, you know, section of the tarot. It's the stage of you've learned all the lessons that you need to learn. You've experienced all that you need to experience in a certain situation, with a certain person, with a certain thing in your life, with a certain job. And that's it. That chapter is over, and you're back to reset, because after the World card, you go back to the beginning of the major arcana, and you're back to card 0, which is the Fool. So in this present moment now, for you, Cancer, something new is opening, without a doubt, definitely with the presence of the World card there. And I feel very, very strongly that this is a love situation. I feel like this is romance. Whenever I see the Lovers, the Lovers itself, the card is to do with romance, but also decision making as well. But the feeling I'm getting inside, intuitively, that this is love. Let's see the bottom of the deck. Okay, yeah, you've got Justice there. So yeah, this is a situation where you are being given a second chance to move forward with something, someone, or some place. You take what resonates with you, but as I said, it feels very much to me like this is a love situation. But the bottom of the deck energy is Justice, and this is a major arcana card as well. And the energy is about evaluation, looking back and taking what you can from a situation and learning, and then moving forward. Okay, and it's also about second chances. It's not so much about being judged, it's about you doing the judgment yourself. Underneath that, okay, yeah, we've got the Devil. Okay, so it could be that there is a situation, as I said, that has ended, the chapter's ended, with the presence of the World, and you've got another major arcana underneath as well, the Devil. And maybe that thing no longer served you. Maybe it no longer served you, and you had to learn some lessons from it, and you took a quick action to move yourself forward, and you're being propelled into a space where you're going to get connected to something or someone that is going to mean a lot to you. Could be a soulmate connection. It could very much be a soulmate connection with the presence of the Lovers. And I just feel like this is love. I feel like this is romance. I feel like this is a new start for some Cancers out there. Or it could be, if you're with your present soulmate at the moment and you've had maybe some drama and you've had to you know, look back, evaluate, learn from what your relationship has been like prior to this moment in time, and you've taken the action to fix whatever needs to be fixed, and you've closed the chapter between you on that old way, and now you're moving forward. You know, the future energy with the lovers, if you are with someone at the moment who is your soulmate, you know, it's looking good. You're going to reconnect. You're either going to reconnect together as soulmates and rediscover what it is that you truly love about each other. I feel like I'm being pushed to say. Or for those of you that are single, or those of you that are trying to call in your soulmate, I feel like there's going to be a connection there made. And if there's been any drama in the past, then that is definitely over. It feels so good, Cancer. I'm telling you, the feeling that I feel inside, intuitively, it feels so good. I have a really, really happy feeling. I feel like the horizon is... I feel like the horizon's looking up. I actually feel like I want to pull another card. I want some more clarification on this. I know I said, oh, I'm just going to do a 3-card spread, past, present, future, but I feel like there's more. Okay, what does Cancer need to know about the lovers? Why am I seeing the lovers, Spirit? Okay, so we've got 2 pages. 2 pages. Things coming in. New beginnings. Pages for me are always, or mainly, I should say, the energy is about something coming to you, offers being made, and it depends on the suit of what kind of offers being made. But with the Page of Swords, this is about learning, something coming to light. Okay, news being carried to you, because, you know, it's the suit of swords, which represents air, which also represents communication, this particular suit. So I feel like you're going to hear something, and it could be that you're attracted, or you are put on the path to, what am I being pushed to say? You are attracted to this person through, to do with the use of communication. I know that sounds really stupid, like, oh God, everybody communicates. But I feel like this could be social media or email or some kind of communication that is not necessarily verbal. Like you might meet them online or something like that, because it's that kind of communication and energy. Okay, the Page of Wands, this particular page for me represents the passion. Definitely represents the passion and the fire and the positivity, and especially to do with work or projects, and, you know, things that we're passionate about, relationships as well. So it feels very much to me like this offer, or the way that you are put on the path to meet this person, may not be a traditional route with the Page of Swords. It could be online or there's some kind of communication. Something's coming in. I feel like some news is coming to you, is how I feel. Some news, or you're going to meet this person, or it's going to be in a little bit of an unexpected way, the way that the communication goes. And, you know, this person's going to come, and they're going to be someone who's going to be quite passionate. Could also be a fire sign person, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I did say with the lovers, could be a Gemini as well. You have to leave me a comment down below, Cancer, let me know if you do meet this person. But with the presence of 2 pages, something is definitely coming into you. And so look out for communication. If you are doing online dating at the moment, I feel like I'm being pushed to say don't pass everybody up. Talk to as many people, that obviously within reason, that you can see yourself going on a date with, or maybe, you know, if try something different, you know, don't rule yourself out, don't cut yourself off, is what I'm being pushed to say, especially around the communication with the Page of Swords there. So yeah, something's coming in. Oh, bless me, sorry, just need to sneeze there. Something's coming in for sure for you, Cancer, and it is love. For those of you that are single, it is love, and for those of you that are already coupled, I think that you're going to be reconnected, and it could be, you know, the communication becomes better, clearer, easier, and the passion is reignited between the two of you if you're already coupled up. Okay, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? If there's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, a card just flipped there, and it is laughter. Oh, lovely card. I think that fits pretty well with this, laughter. So that's your card, Cancer. Your message is uplift yourself and those around you through loving laughter. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but I think that's a message that Spirit wanted you to hear. Laughter, you know, maybe not take things too seriously. Laughter, be light-hearted, uplift yourself, and just be positive, because as I said, it feels very positive, this spread. Okay, let's pull you a postcard from Spirit as well. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, please let it be known. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. What we need to do, because these cards are so huge, to shuffle. I'm going to pull one myself. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Here's a message. Please let me know. Cancer. I'm gonna go here. So your message, Cancer, is dearest you. Wow, this message has come up quite a few times actually through the readings. A rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your greatest good and can deliver it to you, and what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way of working things out, be a little more looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward for you. With the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing things. Stay aware, stay curious, stay teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a new direction that is not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted to the world in abundance, and you will indeed. I'm sorry, Cancer. These are quite hard to read because of the text and the background colours are the same. They're not the easiest to read. So let me start again. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. Okay, so a message there for you, Cancer, about being flexible. Maybe thinking outside of the box, being flexible, being open, not thinking that your way is the only way. Could be linked to this situation here, as I said to you about talking to, you know, if you are dating, because I feel like this is definitely a love message. If you are dating, if you are online, you know, keeping yourself open, not cutting yourself off from anything, being flexible. And the message is here from Spirit for you. And also have a lot of laughter. So have a wonderful month, the rest of the month of July. I'll see you on the weekend, Cancer, when I upload your August reading for the full month in the normal format that I do when I do proper 6-card spreads. So I'll upload those over the weekend. Please do like, share and subscribe if this is your first time here. And I will see you on the weekend. Okay, bye, Cancer. Have a wonderful, wonderful solar eclipse and the rest of the month. Hey Gemini, how are you? You're up next. So let's do your past, present, future energy reading for the solar eclipse. Okay, Gemini. If there's a message for Gemini, Spirit, please let it be known. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What messages are there for Gemini? Okay, that's from now. I've got the Page of Wands there. Okay, second card will represent the present. Okay, Ten of Wands. Third card will represent the future energy. Okay, that's too many. Alright, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, that's way too many. Gemini, Gemini. If there's a message for Gemini for the future, please let it be known. What future energy? Okay. You've got the moon. Okay, Gemini. So, looking at this straight away, I'm picking up definitely that there's gonna be some kind of secrets revealed. There's gonna be definitely secrets revealed. If you're going through a situation at the moment where things have been unclear, your future energy is the moon, and that is about the unknown, the secrets. But before I go there, let's go right back to the beginning. Okay, so your past energy is the Page of Wands. Okay, so pages for me always represent things coming to us and things that are quite in the early stages as well. The Suit of Wands is the suit of passion, creativity. So it could be work related, it could be relationship related. If it's certainly something, you know, relationship is quite passionate, but something that is in the early stages or hasn't quite been fully developed for you in the recent past. Could be linked to creative things, a relationship, or anything that you're quite passionate about. Or it could be a fire-sign person who could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or someone who has fire-sign qualities about them, like they're quite, let's see, outspoken, outgoing, they like to take action, they like to move forward with things. Could be someone who's maybe slightly younger than you as well, with the energy of the page. Doesn't necessarily have to be younger in age, but it could be that they appear younger or they act a little bit younger. So in the past, there's something that still quite young, a situation in your life, still quite young, not fully come to fruition yet, that you're dealing with. And that could have been a little bit of a burden to you, because you've got the 10 of Wands here. And that could be, you know, maybe not knowing where the situation is going or what's happening with that person, place, or thing. You take what resonates with you. But it feels very much like in the present moment now, some of you, or a Gemini, is feeling a little bit of burden, like you're doing everything on your own, like it's a one-way street, or that you need some help or some kind of support. Now, if that is the case, the future energy is that, you know, things will come to light. If there has been, you know, if this burden has been around lack of clarity, if it's been around not being sure, if it's been around wanting to know what direction you're going to move in next, for example, then the future energy is the moon. You know, things are going to come to light. The energy of the moon, I mean, it's a major arcana card, so it's not a day-to-day energy like, you know, a page or even like a one-suit card. It is something quite significant, and it is, you know, about waiting patiently for the moon to light up whatever it is that you need to know. So whatever information you wanted to know, whatever you wanted to be clear on, whatever you've been trying to gain some kind of clarity on, the future will be lit up. You will definitely find out a response or an answer, I'm being pushed to say, in the future. Your bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Swords. So this is about moving in a new direction, and most of the time it's about moving in a better direction. So if there was burden, or there is burden in the present moment for you, then, you know, you're going to be moving forward. There's going to be forward movement. As you can see, hopefully you can see that well enough here with the lighting, the Six of Wands is about moving from, you know, water that's quite, you know, it's the tide, you know, it's quite troubled waters, moving towards, you know, calmer waters. But it's also about learning and taking with you, because obviously you've got some swords here that are in the boat, taking with you what you need to from this situation that could have been a burden or could be quite stressful, and to move forward with it. So there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, is what I'm being pushed to say, and what I feel when I look at these cards. This past energy here of the page, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, or, you know, something that means a lot to you in your heart, you're quite passionate about it, or a relationship that's been a bit of a burden, things will come to light. So I feel like I need to say to you, Gemini, keep keep an eye out. Keep your eyes open and keep your ear to the ground, as they say, for information. Because you're going to receive it. Something is going to come to light about a situation in your life that has been causing you a little bit of burden and has been causing you a little bit of stress. I actually feel like I want to pull some more cards. I think I'm going to get a bit more clarity about this, especially the future energy with the moon. Okay, let's pull a few more for you. Okay, so what does Gemini need to know? Whoops. Okay, this is too many, so we're going to get one clarifier if we can. What does Gemini need to know about the future moon energy? Okay, slow, steady progress. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles. So Knights are action. Actions that we need to take, or actions that will come our way, or action around us. It's generally action. And the Page, so why do I keep saying Page because there's a page there? The Knight of Pentacles in this particular suit is the slowest moving Knight. So he is very much focused on slow and steady and being very, very grounded. It's you know, the Pentacles is earth, so it represents things like money, wealth, health. It's that kind of energy where it takes time to build things. It's not just rapid overnight. It's not like a Knight of Wands or even the Knight of Cups, which are very, very fast moving knights. In terms of action, this is more planned and steady. So in the future, whatever it is that's going to come to light, it might come to you in stages. It might come to you in, you know, dribs and drabs or bits and pieces, but it's going to be a slow and steady progress that things will unfold, which is what I feel like I'm being pushed to say. So let's see if anything else comes out. Okay, future energies, things coming to light for Gemini. Okay, 8 of Swords, so restriction. Feels like that restriction might be released. If things, you know, when things come to light, or what flipped you as well. Okay, yeah, the King of Swords as well. So it feels to me definitely that there's going to be a release. Okay, with the 8 of Swords. Yeah, this, as you can see, it is about restriction. And I always say with the 8 of Swords is half the time, if you just take the mask off, if you just carefully step back from the situation and look at things for what they are, you can work your way out of the restriction. So there will be a release with this moon energy and things coming to light, or secrets coming to light at a slow and steady pace. The restriction, I feel, will be removed. And with the King of Swords, he is, out of all of the kings, he's like the decision maker. He is the King of Judgment. He's also linked to legal matters, communication, and the Suit of Swords is linked to mental thoughts and life's challenges. Also represents all the air signs, so Geminis, yourself, Libras, and Aquariuses. But the main energy of the King of Swords is about good judgment. Good judgment and fair outcomes. It's very fair and very balanced energy. So it feels like you will get the clarity. You will get the clarity that you're seeking, Gemini. You will get that clarity, even if it's a little bit slow and steady for you. It will come. And at the bottom there, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So, let's look at this, see if I feel anything else. I mean, looking at this spread and thinking of explaining to you guys how I feel intuitively about this, I feel myself a little bit, not confused, but I feel the feeling I get is like this situation, it's been maybe going on for a little while, and there's been a little bit of back and forth, because I feel, looking at this, like push and pull, maybe someone or something not being 100% truthful, especially with the moon. I'm not, you know, the 7 of Swords isn't here, okay? So I don't feel as though there's been any lies or betrayals or any backstabbing or anything nasty like that, because the 7 of Swords, which, you know, would indicate the deception, is not here. But it feels like something needs to come to light, definitely. In the near future for you, Gemini, something needs to come to light, something needs to come out. I don't know if it's a good situation, so I don't know what that may be, but the general feeling that I get is it's gone on for a while, and it's about time that the floodgates open. It's about time the floodgates open and things come to light, so the restriction can be removed. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pull you an angel card. So angels, what does Gemini need to know? There's a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. What do they need to know? Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. What do they need to know? Whoop. It's too many. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there's a message, please let it be known. Okay, so what's flipped? You have emotional healing. Emotional healing for you, Gemini. So, as I was saying about the restriction, things coming to light, their outcomes, the judgment. Looks like there's going to be some emotional healing if this message is linked or resonates with a Gemini with this particular situation here. The emotional healing that you need, or that you want, or that you have been desiring should come your way. It says here, the card rings, it's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. So, if things do come to light, if something does come up, you know, after this eclipse or during this eclipse or in the near future for you about a person, place or thing or situation in your life, take from it what you need to take from it to move forward, and just let go of what doesn't serve you. You know, just let go of what doesn't serve you. Just take from it what you need to, so that you can have some kind of emotional healing and you can move forward. And that restriction that is here with the Eight of Swords can be removed, and mental restriction as well, because, you know, it's a sword suit. So this could be a situation that you're feeling quite mentally, like a mental challenge rather than, you know, financial or emotional challenge. It could just be in the mind. Okay, let's pull you a postcard from Spirit. So, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? There's a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please let it be known. Gemini, Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. What is the message for Gemini on this situation in front of me? What is the message? Oof. It's falling. These cards are huge to shuffle. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, so I'm going to cut them into smaller decks. And we'll give it one more shuffle. And then I'm going to intuitively pick a card from here. Okay, so your message, Gemini, reads, this has come up again. For you, Gemini, another sun sign had this as well. So it says, dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave, you will have courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you truly are in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that is the truth. Don't worry about the conditions of your life that seem empty or chaotic or burdened. These are temporary and they don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be. You are already. That's the real secret. You have infinite potential. Loving you so much from the other side. So, nice message there for you, Gemini. You know, act as if all is well. I think this is a real message of positivity, you know. Act as if all is well. Be brave. Believe in yourself. Don't worry about the chaos or the burden. It's all temporary. You know, act as though luck is on your side and that you have good fortune and it will come to you. So if this is linked to the situation here for a Gemini out there, then you know the message is clear. Just keep your chin up and keep moving forward. If it's not linked, and a particular Gemini needed to hear this message, then if this is for you, then I hope you get the message and it resonates with someone out there. So thank you, Gemini. Have a wonderful rest of July. I'll see you on the weekend when I do your August reading and I do your proper full spread as I normally do. Please do like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, give me a comment, let me know how it resonates, and have a wonderful solar eclipse, and I will see you on the weekend. Hey Taurus, how are you? I hope you've had a wonderful month of July. Welcome to your solar eclipse past, present, future reading. So let's get into it. If there's a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, please let me know. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, what does Taurus need to know? Okay, 2 messages have fallen out there, so we're going to take those. We've got the Fool and we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, future energy. Okay, what's flipped? Aha, there you are, there's your energy. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on, Taurus. So looking at this straight away, looks like someone has decided to go on a new path, make a new journey. Yeah, okay. I feel like for some of you, in the recent past, some Tauruses have decided to go on a new journey, embark on a new direction. It could be work, it could be moving, it could be leaving a relationship. But for some Tauruses out there, you've definitely decided that this no longer serves me and this is the direction I'm going in. Or you've had a change in your life which has forced you to go in this new direction. The Fool is a Major Arcana card. It is the first card of the Major Arcana, and it is about stepping into that unknown. So in the recent past, there's been, you know, you've moved into new ground. You've moved into new ground, and it's different. There's a change, and it's just a whole new path has opened up for you. Now, what that might have caused for you, I feel looking at this, in this present moment in time, is maybe a little bit of conflict because you've got the Knight of Swords. And that is normally what the Knight of Swords brings. The energy of the Knight of Swords, I mean, swords is a suit anyway. If you've watched me before, if you've watched my videos, you know that I always say that swords is the challenging suit. It is not the pretty suit. It's life's challenges, and it's linked to our mental thoughts, how we think and how we learn. So that's, as a condition, it's about challenge and it's about drama. And the Knight of Swords is probably, I would go as far as saying he is probably the fastest moving knight. Him and the Knight of Cups, because it's air. So when the drama comes in, it normally goes out quite quickly as well. So if you are facing conflict or drama, especially to do with this recent new journey that you've had to go on, Taurus, hopefully then that conflict or drama or that mental challenge is as quick as it came in, it should see its way out. Now it could be as well, to keep this as a general reading, it could be that you are dealing with an air sign person. So that could be an Aries, Aquarius, or a Libra, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, so you could be dealing with an air sign person, or someone who radiates air sign energy. They're normally quite quick-witted people, quite sharp mentally, and tend to say what they think, kind of take no nonsense kind of approach. But I feel as though, looking at this, that the way it's presented with the cards around it, that this could be more challenge because you're on a new journey. I feel more so that this Knight of Swords, what he's representing, is more the challenge of going on this new journey. But the future energy looks really, really good because there you are in your element. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. So Pentacles is a suit, represents you. It represents all the earth signs. So that is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. And the Queen in particular, she is a very, very resourceful energy. And it doesn't matter whether you're a guy watching this, the energy of the Queen of Pentacles is about, I call her my hustler. If you've watched my videos before and the Queen of Pentacles has come up, then you might have heard me refer to her as the hustler out of all the queens. She's the one who knows how to keep things together, earn money, save money, look after money, build her resources. She's very, very, very resourceful. And so I feel as though this journey that you're going on, Taurus, if you've recently had a new journey, you've recently had a new start with a job, with a life path, I don't feel as though this is romance linked or relationship linked. The feeling that I'm getting intuitively, I feel that this is something very personal to you. If you have started this journey in the recent past, or it's still yet to come to you, depends on when you watch this video, you know, if there is challenges that come around, the future is that, you know, you should be back up on your feet, and you should be that resourceful person that Tauruses are so well known for. I mean, after all, you guys rule the second house in life, which is linked to material wealth, what we own, what we value, what we possess. So your energy is one that is very resourceful and very good with resources as well, because you rule that second house of life. That's your energy. So you should be back up on your feet, is what I feel like I'm being pushed to say. In no time, if there is a little bit of conflict, you know, your bottom of the deck energy is the High Priestess. So she is a major arcana card, like the Fool. And the energy of the High Priestess is about using your intuition, following your own inner voice. So if you are on this new journey, or that you've been forced to go on this new journey in the recent past, follow your own inner voice, okay? Tune out anything that's unhelpful and make sure that you do you. Make sure you do what you need to do, especially if you need to battle through any conflict. And the future is there for you, you know? And even though this is your energy, I feel as I'm being pushed to say, if this is, if you experience challenge maybe financially because of the Queen of Pentacles is come out as a future energy, and the Knight of Swords is present with the challenge. If it is a financial struggle that you experience, or it's money related or job related or something up to that effect, the future energy is that, you know, the abundance will be there, because the Queen of Pentacles, as she is so resourceful as an energy, she is normally someone who can always pay the bills, can always put food on the table. You know, she's stable like that, and so is the King of Pentacles as well. But the difference between the King and the Queen, for me personally, is that the Queen is the doer. The Queen is the one that pulls everything together. The Queen is the one that will make sure that the shopping's done, will make sure that the bills are paid, will make sure that she's got enough working hours. Do you see what I mean? And where the King is, you know, you've reached that financial stability. You don't need to worry as much, because the abundance is actually there, and it's more of a firmer, solid energy, where this is more, for me, about action, movement, and making sure that things are held together, if that makes sense. So if it is a financial challenge that you face, and there is a little bit of struggle, the future is that, you know, you will hold everything together. You will hold it together well, is what I feel like I'm being pushed to say on this new journey. So I wish you luck, Taurus. Whatever the journey is for you that's being shown to me, what I'm feeling here. I'm going to pull you an angel card. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there's a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, please let it be known. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. What does Taurus, Sun sign need to know? Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. What does Taurus need to know? Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Taurus. Okay, there we go. Your message has fallen. So we'll take this one here. I'll just turn these cards around. Okay. So Taurus, your message is world energy. This is quite interesting because another sun sign got this. It says the earth is going through transition. The earth is going through a transition of energy. And your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone, accept the help of others. Now, the world is going through, especially in terms of astrology, massive changes with the lunar eclipse happening on Friday, and then we've got a couple of planets going retrograde following that. There's a lot of change going on, and it will test and challenge a lot of us. And if this is you, if you are, as I said, a little bit tested and challenged with the conflict, and you are feeling it, ask for help, ask for the support. That's your angel card message, because the support and the help will be there for you if you need it. So do ask for help. Yes. Okay. I'm going to pull you one postcard from Spirit as well. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there is a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, there we go. There is your message. And it reads, okay, so Taurus, your message is, dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. If you act as if you are brave, then you will have enough courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. There she is there, the future energy of good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it, draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has a life, if you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that is the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty, chaotic or burdened. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, and you already are. That's the real secret. You have infinite potential. Lovely. Okay, so you have infinite potential, Taurus. So whatever the change is, whatever the new journey is for you, be brave, and you'll have the courage. Act as if you have everything you need, and it will be there for you. And if you need the support that's come out here in your angel card message, then do ask for it. Have a brilliant solar eclipse. I hope this situation goes smoothly. I'll see you on the weekend when I upload your full reading with full card spread, as I normally do for August. Please do like, share, subscribe, give me a comment, let me know if this resonates, if you are on a journey, how it's all going. And good luck, Taurus. I'll see you on the weekend for August's reading. Take care. Hi Aries, how are you? You are the last zodiac sign to get their reading because I went through the zodiac sign from Pisces all the way back to you rather than starting at the beginning and starting with you. So you are the final ones to get your extra solar eclipse reading. So let's see what's going on. Okay, Spirit, if there's a message for Aries, please let it be known. This is Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Oops, too many flips over. These cards just want to organise themselves. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there's a message for Aries, please let it be known. First card would be recent past. Okay. We've got the King of Swords. Second card will be the present, and the third card will be a future energy. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is Aries need to know? Whoa. Wow, Aries. In a way, I love it when the cards do this. They are organising themselves for a message, especially for you. Or maybe it's just my dodgy shuffling. Okay. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is Aries need to know, Spirit? Okay, there we go, bingo. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Final message. If there's a message for Aries, please let it be known. What does Aries need to know? There we go. Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on. I can say straight away, Aries, looking at this, it looks like you've made a good decision. Looks like you've made a good decision in the past if this regarding your money. Regarding your money, your investment, your business, or that kind of area of life. If it's not that area of life for you, Aries, then a decision that you've made was a good one, okay? Because you've got the King of Swords in the recent past. So the King of Swords, out of all the kings, he is the judgment. He is the king that kind of looks over law, order, what's fair, what's not fair. And normally when I see the King of Swords energy, for me, it indicates decision making, normally in a positive way, depending on the cards that are around it. And it looks very much to me like whatever decisions you've made, and I feel as though it's linked to finance because of what's here in front of me, it was a good decision. It could be also that in the recent past, as a person, maybe you've had to work with or collaborate with an air sign person. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, because it's the sword suit. So this decision in the recent past could be around deciding to expand a business, or work with someone, or build something with someone, but you've decided to build on something, work on something. I feel like it is linked to a business or to money because it's the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so 3 is the number of expansion. It is about moving from the Ace, which is the initial idea, the initial spark, to the 2, which is the planning stage, to the 3, which is, okay, this is the expansion. This is where we expect something to come back to us because of, the planning and the hard work that we've done at the 2. But the 3 of Pentacles is about expansion. So I feel as though if you are currently, or will, depending on when you watch this video, expand a business, a work opportunity, or something that is tangible, something that is quite solid, something that you're going to build on, it's a good decision, and it will repay itself. You will get, you will reap the dividends from making that decision in the past to expand, or to work with someone, or to work on this particular project. You take what resonates with you. The future energy is the Page of Pentacles. And pages for me are always offerings, always things coming in, depending on the particular page, what the offering is. But in the Suit of Pentacles, for me, this is quite a solid offer, or quite a solid return, and often linked to finances, because the Suit of Pentacles is what we own. It is, finance, money, cars, houses, jewelry, those kind of tangible things in life. And it's also linked to health. But I don't feel as though this is a health reading. It feels very much to me like this is money. I feel like for you, Aries, if you've been focused on your money, if you've been focused on building, expanding, wanting to move forward, you've made a decision to work with someone or work on something, or you've said yes to a project, it was a really, really good decision to do that. And in the future, you're going to get rewards for it. You're going to get, money is going to come back to you, or some kind of reward. Or you could get another offer from this particular project, or whatever it is that you've been expanding, or you've decided to expand on. Something's going to come back to you, and I feel it's going to be in the form of reward, financial reward and money. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, we've got the Tower. So this would indicate a big shake-up, a big change. And then you've got the Chariot underneath. So, underlining energy is change, shake-up. The Tower energy is quick change. It's quite, it feels like almost as if everything's falling apart. But it's removing blockages as well. And I feel like with this spread that's here, I don't feel as though this is a life crisis Tower moment that we all have when it just seems like everything's going to pot. It feels to me as though there's going to be some kind of change or shake up for you financially, and any blockages will be removed. So if you've had financial difficulty in the past, or your finance or your money hasn't been where you wanted it to be, I feel like now is the time. And now is the time for blockages with the Tower to be removed, and for that finance to build for you. If this hasn't come to fruition for you yet, Aries, if you're sitting there thinking, well, what offer, what expansion, what decision, I don't know. It could be that either the message isn't for you, or it hasn't happened yet. But I feel very, very strongly that there is an Aries out there who's focused on their money, and they've had to make some decisions, or they're working with an air sign person, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or someone who's quite authoritative, quite quick quick-witted, quite mentally strong, someone who's possibly even good with numbers is what's coming to me as well. Good with numbers, good with figures, good with money. And you're working with this person on this project, or it could be that this is you radiating that energy. You take what resonates with you, but whatever it is in the past that has put you on this path to possibly expand or work with someone is good. And if nothing has come your way, if an offer of expansion or a project or an opportunity hasn't come your way as yet, Aries, I would say keep an eye out for it. And I would say maybe don't be so quick to turn down things that come to you. Maybe really look into the offer or the deal or the project or the job or whatever it is that comes to you. Look into it properly before you make a decision, so that you make a good decision if this hasn't played out for you as yet. So it looks good. It looks really good. I feel, you know, financially, I feel financially this is good. I feel inside, money-wise, I feel like this is very money focused. But it feels good. It feels like there's going to be money coming in, expansion, offers. Looking at this, and it feels like you're making good decisions. Definitely making good decisions, Aries. So that's good. Okay, so if there's a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please let it be known. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If there's a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please let it be known. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Message for Aries, please let it be known. Give that a good shuffle. Okay, I'm not going to have anything jump out. I've had loads of cards jump out. Oh, there we go. The message has jumped out. Smile. That's a lovely message. Okay, Aries. So your message from the angels is to smile. Simply smile and notice the profound healing difference it makes. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody or if this is linked to this situation, but I feel as though you do have a lot to smile about, Aries, anyway. I feel like this situation that I feel and that I see with the money coming in, the offers, with the current expansion, and working with someone, and the decision making, I feel very good about it. It feels good. So now I'm going to pull you one more card. I'm going to pull you a postcard from Spirit. So I'm going to pull one of these. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, there you go. The message is just fallen. So, Aries. So your message is Aries. It says, dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master. And you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness, whatever you are asking guidance about. Have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. What was we just talking about? Prosperity. Spirit is a source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, then seeing. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more each day. So this is definitely a message here for you, Aries, about abundance, prosperity, believing that you have enough, believing that you can do it, not being insecure. So I think that fits very nicely. If you are about to go out into the unknown, Aries, if you are about to expand your business, if you are about to start some new project or go in a new direction, or you're about to work with someone else, whatever it is that you are doing that is focused on building stability, wealth, prosperity, you know, in your life, I feel very much that this is more that kind of message rather than a love message or any other kind of message for an Aries, then just know that you are definitely on the right path, and smile as you go on this journey. So good luck, Aries. Have a wonderful solar eclipse, sorry, a lunar solar eclipse on Friday. I'll see you on the weekend when I upload all the sun sign readings for the month of August. Please do like, share, subscribe. Hopefully there was something here for you. Drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates. And don't forget to check the description box as well for my discount code that's there. So take care, Aries, and I will see you soon. Okay, have a wonderful month, or the rest of the month. See you soon.